I have some information here in problems 1 through 6 for you to try on this self-quiz, and it's all about can you write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form given various information. So let's look at the first two. You're given the slope and the y-intercept of each. So what does the slope-intercept form of the equation look like? Now, if you need a reminder, the slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where the m term, the coefficient of the x, is the slope. A lot of times it's a fraction, but not always. Could be a positive or a negative there. And b is the y-intercept, where the line would cross the y-axis. All right, go ahead and try all 6 of these problems, and I will work through them very quickly after you've given them an attempt. Hit pause on this video and give them a shot. All right, first of all, numbers 1 and 2. The answer is y equals negative 2/5 x. Now, since the y-intercept is 0, you really could put a plus 0 at the end of it, but not necessary. So that's what that equation would look like, slope-intercept form. Here, if you know the slope and the y-intercept, of course, you just plug it in. And number 2 is relatively easy. Notice how you could say plus a negative 1, or you could just subtract 1. Number 3, the answer is y equals negative x, and you could also say plus 0. Now the key to this is, again, in slope-intercept form, you need to know the slope, you need to know the y-intercept, and we don't know the y-intercept here in this. So what we do is we do some substituting. We substitute the y for the positive 5 there. That's my y value. And the negative 5 is the x value. So positive 5 equals, now the slope is negative 1, right? So negative 1. And the x value again was negative 5 plus b. Now we keep working through that. 5 equals 5 plus b, and we realize b is 0. So there we go. That is my answer. Slope negative 1, y-intercept 0. So we're given the slope is 1/5, but we don't know the y-intercept. So in this formula, y equals mx plus b, let's substitute our x and y values, 0 and 3, and the slope value. And it would be 3 equals, now the slope is 1/5, but x is 0, right? And then plus b. All right, so really 3 equals, that would multiply to give you 0. B. So the y-intercept is positive 3, that's why it's a plus 3 there, and there's our slope again, 1/5. All right, next. So here's our answer, and let's see why it is that answer. All right, now the key here is it's parallel. This other equation represents another line, and what we get from that is that the slope is 1/2 of that line. Now since these are parallel lines, you're going to have the same slope. All right, so that's a key concept to remember. All right, so we're going to have our y equals mx plus b equation again. We have to find the y-intercept. The y value we're going to try is right there, negative 2. The slope is 1/2 because it's a parallel to that other line. And x is this one right here, negative 5. And we are going to find our y-intercept. So negative 2 equals negative 5/2 and plus b. All right, we're going to add 5/2 to each side, so that would give us positive 1/2. All right, well there's our slope and there's our y-intercept. Okay. Next, this is the equation of the line we're looking for. They give us an x and a y point to try, and it says perpendicular to that line y equals x plus 2. Now in that equation the slope is positive 1. Now remember that perpendicular means creating a right angle to the line, and the principle, as I said in a previous video, is that they are reciprocals of each other, negative reciprocals of each other. So what's the negative reciprocal of positive 1/1? That'd be negative 1. So the slope of the line we want is negative 1/1, or just -1. Now we're going to substitute that in there. Y, the y value is -4. The slope has to be a -1. And the x value we're going to try is from that point, which would be a +5, and plus b. We're looking for the y-intercept. So -4 equals -5 plus b. We're going to add 5 to each side, of course. And b equals 1. All right, we know the slope is -1. We know the y-intercept is +1, and that is why we get that equation. All right, how'd you do? I hope that you tried these and hit pause before I revealed the answers to you. And I wish you luck. Thanks for watching this video, and consider a live free session.